All right, now we're looking at example 2, and we're looking at angles that are measured in radians. So we want one positive and one negative angle coterminal with 7 pi over 6. So thinking about 7 pi over 6, well, I know that that is going to be greater than pi. So when I'm thinking about my quadrants, I'm in quadrant 3. So I'm going to actually add in a new piece of paper here. Okay. So thinking about what this looks like, I've got my quadrants. Let's put them in here. And now 7 pi over 6 is going to be pi over 6 past pi. So it's going to look something like this, let's say. So here is my 7 pi over 6. So I'm going to label this with alpha, let's say. All right, so now I want a positive coterminal angle. So I'm going to start the same place, and I'm going to do a full loop around. So that's a full 2 pi plus 7 pi over 6. So I'll call my purple angle beta. So I had my 7 pi over 6, and I'm going to add 2 pi. Of course, that's the same as adding 12 over 6. So 19 pi over 6. All right, now I'm going to switch over to red, and I'll make my negative angle. So I'm going to start here and go the negative direction, which takes me to here. Well, that's the same as if I had made a full 2 pi negative and then added pi over 6. So alpha, beta, let's call that one, I don't know, let's call it theta. So theta is going to be negative 2 pi and then add 7 pi over 6. So that's going to be negative 5 pi over 6. So now I have a positive coterminal angle and a negative coterminal angle. My equation that gives all the angles, well, as long as I keep making full circles, then I'm going to end up back at the same place. So full circles are 2 pi. So I can say that any angle, let's go with phi, is going to be coterminal if I take my 7 pi over 6 and I add multiples of 2 pi. So then k would be an element of integers. So as long as I'm adding full circles, I'm going to end up back at the same place.